morning, YouTube. We're going to the gym. We're gonna get our little pump on. I'm gonna show you, girlies, what I am eating on Protein Protocol. Workout is complete. I did a 35-minute full body followed by a 5-minute abs, and now I'm gonna wash up and go get ready for the sauna and ice bath. Quick little sauna and ice bath. This is so good for muscle recovery, muscle building, body recomposition, and everything that we are talking about in Protein Protocol. So I'm doing a quick little sauna here, super sweaty. Do a quick ice bath and then head for a big, delicious protein breakfast. SOS? I'm sending my SOS signal. This is living in Florida. We're on our way home from the gym, and a nice friendly neighbor was like, "Do you like mangoes?" And we're like, "We like mangoes." And she just gave us some from her tree.
Pretty sweet.
Sometimes I can't believe how different life is here versus where I'm from.
Now the only question is, will you eat yours with the skin?
No. I mean, there's probably a lot of nutrients in the skin, but... All right, for breakfast, we are making the new pesto egg recipe on Mindful using Happy Egg. These are my favorite eggs. And this is one of my absolute new favorite recipes. I do have a pesto recipe that I love to make, but in the interest of time, I'm using the vegan kale, cashew, and basil pesto from Trader Joe's just to make it a little bit easier. Okay, you can do this with as many eggs as you want. We've got 4 in here. You could do 2, 3, 4, whatever. And it's so easy. I'm gonna pair this with a gluten-free bagel and get the day going. All right, while these eggies are cooking, let's talk about supplements. I have my Array Tone. These are creatine gummies. I take usually 3 to 4 around the same time every day after my workout. One of the important things that I've heard is taking them around the same time. Now, weirdly enough, I actually rinse these under the water right before I have them because they are coated with like little granular sugar. I don't know, I just started doing it and it works. I am making a decaf coffee. I use this coffee, it is Peon. This is their decaf and it is mold free, so they test it heavily. A lot of coffee has a lot of mold because of the way it's like put out to dry and then not fully dried and then put into big tubs to ship, etc. So it's still has moisture and then it gets a lot of mold. And coffee is just very high in mold. They do extensive testing to make sure that there is no mold, and literally you can taste the difference. It is delicious. I personally do French press. It just smells so good, you guys. Those eggs are looking and smelling delish. And I'm a latte girl. Like, this is mostly cashew milk. And I use the Elmhurst. I show this literally every video. The Elmhurst 2-ingredient cashew milk. It's just water and cashews. And oh my God, that looks so good. This is literally like 3 simple ingredients. Hair is done. It is super, super curly now, but I want it to last for a couple of days, so I asked for it to be really curly. I know it looks a little silly right now, but it is gonna be perfect. I'm going now to film a bunch of videos for Protein Protocol. Like I said, I'm following it today, and I'm gonna be having a shrimp curry meal prepped bowl, which is so delicious, on cauliflower rice. I will share it with you when I have lunch, but first I've gotta go film. I'm also feeling a little hungry and like I need a little bit more greens in my life because breakfast was high protein. We did have
the pesto, but I feel like I just want like a green boost. So I'm having a green juice from Suja. I feel like these are just so easy to keep in the fridge. I love to make my own green juice, but that's like very ambitious. We do have a couple recipes on Mindful, but I obviously just buy it where I can. This one does have some fruit, so apple, mango in it as well, but it has lots of lemon, cucumber, kale, all that good stuff, spirulina, which I love. Okay, we are done. I just filmed 10 straight coaching videos and it always feels good and productive. Now I'm gonna go downstairs and have lunch, our shrimp curry bowl, and I'm gonna get all of my protein from shrimp. Shrimp is actually such a great way to get easy protein throughout the day. I feel like you eat like a lot of it, but you could also have it as a snack or as a appetizer. I'm obsessed with shrimp. I think it's delicious, especially in Florida. We have like so much of it here. So I'm gonna go have that. Okay, lunch is done, you guys. This is it. It is our curry shrimp bowl with cauliflower rice. It is delicious, and it is one of our new recipes in the Protein Protocol program. And it's so good. I have to go jump into a meeting, but I will show you the rest of what I eat throughout the day. Okay, this has been a crazy long day. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little exhausted. There's still so much to do before some big things coming up. But I am making salmon in the oven. We love to do salmon in the air fryer or the oven or whatever. We have like a bunch of just plain salmon recipes on Mindful. I personally love to make it plain and then I can add it to what I like. And then I'm doing it with Sam's kale salad, which is literally one of my favorite recipes. This is the first two recipes today were new recipes. This is a classic. So in the high protein program for the Protein Protocol, you're gonna see like some of the OG staple classic high protein ones that we love. And then you're going to see some tons, not just some, tons of new high protein recipes as well. So now I'm gonna make this for dinner and then I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna spend the rest of my night working because there's so much coming up and so many exciting things at Mindful that we're working towards. But at the end of it is a vacation for me, so I'm excited for that. Okay, so my favorite way to make the salmon right now is by kind of like poaching it. So I will take just the salmon and put it down in the air fryer. Like every time I do this, my house is a mess. So bear with me, guys. I actually don't have any lemon, so I'm gonna have to figure out how we're doing that. But normally I would do just a little bit of water. So you wanna like line the whole pan with water. So you kind of get this like really moist salmon versus like a dry in the oven salmon. So I put a little bit of olive oil on the salmon itself. And then I would typically put some lemon on it. And then when it comes out, add a little cilantro chili bitchin sauce. But I'm actually just gonna do this with the spicy oil because we don't have any lemon right now. And I'm just gonna put the spicy sauce. This is the crunchy chili onion sauce from Trader Joe's, you guys. It is amazing if you have not tried it. That is what it is. And I have seen versions of these made by other companies that have a bunch of sugar and other stuff in it. This one has no sugar. It's just dried onions, olive oil, dried garlic, bell pepper flakes, chili pepper flakes, sea salt, paprika. That's literally it. So that gets my vote for sure. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna throw it in the oven for about 15 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
I love making something super simple, like to prep, that took 2 seconds to do. And now I can like use the 15 minutes while it cooks to make everything else that goes with it. So I already have the kale actually prepped because I washed it and put it in a container this week to have it ready. So I just need that, and to do the dressing, massage it, add a little bit of cheese to it, dairy-free cheese, and then we're pretty much good to go. We just pulled this salmon out of the oven. It is finished. Look at how good that looks. And so I did a little mini tidy while we're doing that. The cleaning lady's coming tomorrow, thank goodness, because this house is feeling upside down. And we're doing kale salad, Sam's kale salad. Added a little bit of feta because I don't actually have any parm. So we're just improvising where we can. So I like to do like a big bowl of salad, and then we add the salmon on top. Take it off the skins here. Ooh, that is so good looking. I like when it's poached because it keeps all of the moisture. There you have it. Our Sam's kale salad and a piece of beautiful salmon. I low-key love sitting on the floor and having dinner. Trev is still finishing up an email and some work. We work most nights. I know it's sort of crazy, but we have fun too. All the time. Well, we love what we do, but we also have like a really good work-life balance, I think, because we still prioritize our wellness and we have really fun times like on the weekends and hang out with our friends, and honestly have like more of a social life since we moved to Florida than before. I feel like we have so many like things to do and activities and like just an actual friend group and all these different things. Anyway, we work really hard, so we spend a lot of the nights working. I personally like to sit on the floor because we have a really low table and I often eat dinner here. I'm still working on editing a YouTube video that's going to be coming out this week, so I'm just approving all of that, and just caught a glimpse of how strong my arm was looking and kind of felt that a little bit. I was like, oh, hello there, gun show. Such a loser, but we love it. Part of Protein Protocol is hyping ourselves up. I'm gonna put that as everyone's homework. Like, look yourself in the mirror on your phone or on your YouTube recording and be like, hi, I'm feeling good. Hi, Bobos. I'm pairing my dinner, like you saw, my salmon and kale salad with my soda water, which I love. It's honestly been such a nice replacement over wine or alcohol or something at dinner. Now I crave just the bubbles, and I don't have them throughout the day, so it's like my end of dinner symbolic thing that I love. So I'm gonna work and do this, and I don't think I'm gonna eat anything else after this, maybe a tea, but I will show you if I do. It is much later than it should be. It's almost 10 o'clock and I'm just making the tea and getting ready for bed. I just finished working now, which is a little late to be honest, but I'm gonna make a sleepy tea and then I'm gonna wrap up the day. Thanks for spending the day with me. Hopefully what I ate inspired you to make choices that feel really good, and check out the Protein Protocol. There are so many delicious high protein recipes on there to serve you, to feel your best, to build your muscles, to feel strong, to feel lean. You guys, I am so excited about this program, and it is exclusively on Mindful, all for the girlies that want to just feel their best.